everybody's path to college or to the next level, whether that's whatever peewees to bantams or midget to junior, like everybody's path is different. There's no perfect path, and also be prepared for that path to be there bumps on the road, but enjoy those bumps on the road. It's okay to fail. It's okay to have mistakes. It's okay to not make that team. It's okay to get cut, but it's all about how you react to those failures, those mistakes. Are you going to take it in stride? Are you going to learn from it? Are you going to make it better? Or are you going to pout, complain, and whatnot? So I think it's looking back on it. I think it's something that's really shaped me as a player and as a human being. I was lucky that my parents, they as much as they wanted to see me succeed and be the best, when I would fail or get cut from a team, they were positive, and they were just like, use this as motivation to be better. And even if I made the team that I wanted to be on, they're like, hey, do you just want to be a passenger, or do you want to be somebody that's driving the bus? And I think most elite athletes want to be the people that are driving that bus, that are pushing things in the right direction. So for high level hockey players, it's never going to change. It doesn't get any easier when you go from bantams to midgets, or midgets to juniors, or juniors to college, or college to the NHL or to the pros. It's always going to be a challenge, and it's always going to be tough, and you're always going to be pushed. And how do you react to being pushed? Do you find ways to adapt and improve and get better, or do you keep trying to do the same things over and over again? Eventually you're not going to be able to put a square peg through a circle hole. You're going to have to find a way to get that square peg through there. So being adaptable and learning to get the most out of your game, and also being uncomfortable, being okay being uncomfortable, trying things that maybe you're not strong at, where it's maybe you don't one-time pucks well, or maybe you want to get faster, or maybe you need to learn how to take a hit better. All these things, and even guys in the NHL, like, they always work on these things, but you have to be okay with being uncomfortable and not just working on the same things that you do really, really well. I know Alex Ovechkin has a great one-timer on his offsides, but I'm sure he works on other things besides that, because if he's just working on hammering his one-timer, that's going to be the only part of his game. And hockey, and for one of the many reasons I think it's the best sport on earth, is it challenges you in so many different ways, and you have to be versatile, and you have to be well-rounded. And if you don't have your A game, you got to have a really, really good B game. What's going to be a part of your B game to make you an elite player? Because if you're not scoring goals or getting assists, how are you going to positively affect the game? And I think you learn that through the grind of college hockey, or not just college hockey, but the grind of hockey through the years. So that's kind of my 2 cents.
Yeah, that's great points. A lot of learning and education here for all the players, parents, and coaches. Just got to be prepared and willing to put in the work and love to do it along the way, and fighting that adversity, responding to it, and just, I guess part of it is knowing what to do for yourself and being honest with yourself and accountable on what to work on. Don't just always work on what you're extremely good at. Yes, you need to fine tune those skills, of course, and keep at that. But there's definitely those holes in everyone's games that they need to work on. But thank you very much, Jared Demichel from UMass Amherst NCAA. Thank you very much for joining us, and a great podcast today.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Brandon.